Hey, how's it going, guys? Captain Cuba here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something that you might have seen in the comment sections of my videos more recently, and I thought it was time to finally address it and just hopefully bring some closure to this, because it seems that people are not going to get closer as long as I stay quiet. So, a couple months ago, I uploaded a video called "Is Odin Still Alive?" or something. And soon after uploading that video, I received comments telling me that I had stolen this video from another YouTuber called Cooking with Kratos. The first few comments I kind of ignored because I thought I thought they were just trolls or something. But the more I saw them, like, okay, maybe like I realized like, okay, maybe people think that I actually did steal the video. So let me go to the guy's channel and see what the video is that they're talking about. And yeah, it turned out to be that the guy had made, I believe, a month before my Odin video, a video that was very similar. And obviously, a lot of people are going to make the connection that, oh my god, Captain Cuba's video came out later, therefore he stole it, right? I've remained silent on the matter because I just don't like YouTube drama. I think that's one ugly side of YouTube that I just do not want to recreate on my channel here. I just want to focus on the games that I enjoy talking about and just do that, leave the other creators to do their own thing. I don't like drama. But I can see why my silence could be interpreted as me running away from the problem or just not, or hoping it would go away. But I thought I would finally give my answer to hopefully offer some closure to this topic. Because at the end of the day, you guys have a valid question. Did I steal someone else's theory? Because if I did, what I'm doing is I'm building my success on someone else's hard work. And that's obviously not a good thing to do as a content creator. On the other hand, it's also very difficult to, talk about these things because it's hard to prove, like, who stole it, like, what exactly happened. But the best I can do is just give you my side and hopefully, like, you understand where I'm coming from. So, in the world of theory making, when it comes to games or movies, when a hint is given, such as who blew the horn, or in this case, Hugin is alive, there's not that many answers that you could explore. For example, looking at the horn thing, like you can maybe say that Loki did it, or a giant, but you can't say that an Aesir god did it or Kratos. It doesn't make much sense because they don't speak the language. What I'm trying to say is that automatically, by just the horn being blown, like that already starts to limit the amount of people that you can theorize about. And the same thing happened with the Raven. If you go back to my playthrough of God of War Ragnarok, which is still uploaded, I'm putting the link somewhere up here so you can see it. After Kratos and Atreus escape from Asgard, from Ragnarok's destruction of Asgard, you wake up with Atreus. And if you don't remember, Atreus starts walking through this cave in Midgard, and he looks up and he says, huh, Hugin made it out alive. From the very first playthrough, you can see that my theory antenna went up.
Huh, Hugin made it out. Good for him.
Hugin made it out? I don't know. Because I was already making the connection that Odin was still alive, because Hugin is his raven. Obviously, it's gonna be Odin. So it's that thing of, there's not that many answers that I can explore. I feel like anyone who has any knowledge of God of War or Norse mythology knows that Odin is a trickster. Like, he always has a plan B that you don't know about. And when you see his raven still being alive after the Battle of Ragnarok, I think I wasn't the only one who came to the conclusion that Odin was still alive. In fact, I premiered the video, the last part, because it was the last part of the game and I wanted to be with the community. And a lot of people in the chat, I remember saying, like, it's Odin, it's Odin. So it's not just me who came up with this theory, and it's not just Cooking Kratos who came up with this theory. With these things, sometimes we're going to end up having very similar answers. It's funny because something similar to this happened a couple of days ago when I uploaded my breakdown of the video of the God of War Valhalla. Someone commented that either I stole Sesti's video or Sesti stole my video, because we both use the same description of what a roguelite was. And it's similar to the whole Hugin thing being alive. There's only one description of what a roguelite is, so we're both gonna have the similar information. And with Hugin, it's Odin's raven. It's not gonna be anyone else. So I guess this brings me to the other point, because I have seen the other Cooking with Kratos video where he essentially like calls me out, and he says that I changed my title and I changed my thumbnail or something like that. And I guess this won't be something you would understand unless you're a YouTuber. Maybe you can't understand, but in YouTube sometimes you have to repackage videos that are not just that they aren't doing well, and you do this by changing the title or you change the thumbnail to get more engagement. And I remember specifically around that time when I uploaded that video, I was in the process of hiring a thumbnail editor, and I had hired, I believe, 10 people. I was essentially doing like tryouts. I gave them an assignment. I'd be like, okay, take these two these videos of mine that were old and just redo the thumbnail to see if like it boosts in engagement, right? And I gave one guy the Odin video, and to the same guy I gave the Atreus Marvel video, I think. If you look at both thumbnails, they look very similar, like in the brightness and like the color scheme, like it's very similar. That's because back then I was like testing out like thumbnail editors, and I gave them that video which had done pretty good. I'm like, oh, maybe let's see if it does even better with a new thumbnail. I don't think it did, but that doesn't matter. The point is, like, at that time I was changing thumbnails a lot, especially because I was hiring editors. And even recently, like, if you follow my channel at all, you will know that I changed my thumbnails quite recently. In my titles, I do the same. I don't know if you guys can go on the Wayback Machine to actually check this. My wife says you can't. But if you can, you will see that my videos have like different titles like every 3 seconds, because in those moments, the first hour of a YouTube video is the most critical one. And if you see that the video, if you see that you put a lot of hard work into the video and it's not doing good, you're gonna do anything you can in your power to salvage it. And that means changing titles or changing thumbnails. So it's not a conspiracy that I changed the title because it looked too similar to Cooking with Kratos. If that was the case, I wouldn't have named the video similar to Cooking with Kratos. I don't really remember what I named the video the first time, and I don't even remember what the original thumbnail was. But the change is because it's a YouTuber thing. It's not it's not a conspiracy, guys. Again, I want to reiterate that it's very hard for either one of us to prove our side of the story, because this is a mental process. The best I can do is just show you that part of the playthrough where you can see my gears turning in my head of like, this is Odin. I have nothing else. It's really up to you whether you want to believe that I stole the video. I hope Cooking with Kratos sees this and sort of understands. I have nothing against the guy. I think it's awesome that there's a lot of like YouTubers now that cover God of War, and there's one for each and every single one of you. You might like. There may be some people who like me, some people who like Midgard Chronicler, some people who like Cooking with Kratos, some people who like John Ford. It's all good. If you can go and follow him too. I would say great minds think alike because it was just a coincidence we had a very similar video. But again, it's at the end of the day, it's really up to you whether you believe me or not, and I can't really do anything else. All I know right now is that I am beyond excited to start playing God of War Valhalla. I'm sure there's going to be tons of new things to theorize, and I don't know. I wanted to make this video too because I want to start a new chapter on the channel. I don't want people still coming back and telling me that I stole a video, and I'm sure I'll still get them because this is the internet after all. But again, it just all you have to ask yourself is, when you were playing the game, did you also think that Raven was Odin? If you did, it's totally normal because we know about God of War lore, we know about Odin. But again, I'm rambling now. Let me just finish this by saying, again, I have nothing against the guy. If you want to go follow Cooking with Kratos, go right ahead. That's awesome. It's not like you need my permission to do so, but hey, I hope this clears out, and yeah, thanks for watching. Until then, remember, go forth in the name of Valhalla.